Hi everyone and welcome to another video from Display Repair. The air conditioning system on your car is vital for comfortable and normal driving. But seldom do people take care of the system and remember maintenance regarding it only when it breaks down, which then usually means big expenses for repairs. This video will show you some simple tips to avoid all that in the long run. Most of them are easy to do, you just have to pay some attention to your car. So stay tuned.
DisplayRepair.com.
Be sure to visit us at our website DisplayRepair.com, where you can find more useful car and driving tips. The first and most important tip for keeping your AC system in top condition is to replace the cabin air filter on time. Our recommendation is to change it once a year. If the cabin filter is dirty or clogged, there is weak or no air circulation in the system, filth, mold, and bacteria build up on the filter, which then get into the cabin air and eventually into your lungs. So first, when checking the AC system, first check the cabin filter, especially if you haven't replaced it for a long time. Our next tip for you is to first start the engine before starting the air conditioning system. So don't turn the AC system on immediately when you turn on the ignition. First, start the engine, wait for a couple of minutes for it to heat up, and then start the AC. Note that the AC system is a big load for the engine to begin with, mainly because of the AC compressor. If it's turned on before starting the engine, it then burdens the starter, the pulleys, the serpentine belt, and the engine altogether. Next, if you have an automatic climate control, avoid using the auto command. Instead of using it, simply just turn on or turn off the AC system when using it. The auto command regulates the climate automatically, as the name says, and by doing this, turns on and off the climate compressor while you're driving. Although the engine system is adjusted to this, a sudden engagement of the AC compressor causes a small jerk to the engine while driving and puts stress on the engine, pulleys, serpentine belt, and else. When possible, use the recirculation mode. That's the button with the circular arrow on it. Recirculation mode closes the intake of outside air to the passenger cabin, and then the AC system recirculates the air that's already inside the cabin. This means less usage and more efficiency of the AC system. Also, you can use it to prevent stench, smoke, and else from getting inside the passenger cabin. This tip may seem awkward, but it's in fact very useful. A couple of times during the summer, when you're not driving, turn on the engine, let it get to working temperature, and then turn on the heating. Why should you do this? Warm weather can last for months, and during that period, the heating is not turned on. This can cause a scale and filth buildup inside the heater core and cause clogs, which means big trouble in winter. By doing this, by using the heater, you let coolant circulate through the heater core and you severely reduce the possibility of this happening. We recommend that you at least every 2 years check the refrigerant level in the AC system. You have two options for doing this, the DIY option and the professional option at a dealership or local mechanic. On our part, we recommend the professional option since they have machines that clean, refill, and disinfect the whole system, and besides this, at least in my country, it's not expensive to do. Do what suits you best, but make sure you do it in any case, since a low refrigerant level is one of the main causes of problems for this system. The next tip we highly recommend, and it is perhaps the easiest one to use but very effective. Lots of people use the AC system non-stop even if there is no need for this. Turn it off from time to time, especially when it's not that hot outside. Just turn on the ventilation, but turn off the AC compressor if you have that option. This will both save fuel and seriously lengthen the lifespan of your car's AC system. The final tip is to park your car in the shade. Needless to say, parking in the shade means that the cabin temperature will be much lower when you want to drive again, and in some cases you may not even need to start the AC at all. This is an easy thing to do. It will save you fuel in the long run. It will spare your AC system, not to mention the fact that it will save the interior, paint job, and else. In the end of this video, every time you press that on button on the climate control, know that you're turning on a complicated system that demands some attention and not some magical device that produces hot and cold air out of nothing. if you don't have some primary knowledge of how to use it properly, it may mean malfunctions and expensive repairs in the future. Not to mention a higher fuel consumption, which is in the long run a big cost. So that's it for this time. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. We hope the video helps. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.